Hello and welcome to another edition of Connections with Kazee. I'm Tom Kazee, UWE's president. I'm coming to you today from UWE's new Diversity Resource Center. With me is UWE's Chief Diversity Officer, LaNeeca Williams. It's her passion and leadership that has made this facility possible. LaNeeca, tell us a little bit more about where we are.
I'd love to. This fall, for the first time, students will be able to enter the Purple Door, which is actually painted with the color Purple Passage. In this building, students will be able to host events, student organization meetings, study, cook meals. Commuters can take their lunch breaks here or just relax and watch television. It's meant to be a gathering space that welcomes all students on our campus to visit and enjoy.
It certainly sounds like this will be a terrific addition to the campus community. I've heard many good things already. It's a place where students should feel free and safe to be themselves.
Absolutely. Also, I think it's important to note that the Diversity Resource Center is not meant to segregate students from the dominant group at UE, but rather be a place where students can be affirmed of their own cultural identities. A lot of thought and effort went into designing a space where students could share their cultural differences and values while connecting them to the University of Evansville. That connection can be seen throughout the orange and purple walls and doors throughout the house, as well as the posters of the vast number of diversity events hosted on campus, primarily by students.
Speaking of diversity events, I know you have a lot going on. Why don't you tell us a few of the events and initiatives that you've helped to organize on campus?
Of course, there's the annual Martin Luther King Jr. Day celebrations, which is supported by William and Rose Mays, as well as the Black Student Union. We also have an anti-bias team, which works with students in grades 7 through 12 to instill an anti-bias mindset. Also, we have the Rethinking Diversity program, which is going on right now, that helps in educating our own faculty, staff, and administrators on how to see the world from other perspectives. And then we have some other projects going on, including a student group that's making a plan to build a ramp onto this house so someone with disabilities could more easily come through the Purple Passage.
That's really an incredible project to take on, and I'm sure the students will do a fantastic job with it. Thank you for taking time to talk with us today about the Diversity Resource Center. I look forward to seeing some of the great work that will come through this house.
You're welcome, of course. Thank you for having me on.
And now for some news of a more personal nature. Recently, after a good deal of time talking with my wife Sharon and thinking about where we are in our lives and how we want to spend the years ahead, I've decided that I will not continue at UE after my current contract expires on May 31st, 2018. This wasn't an easy decision because the time Sharon and I have spent here has been very rewarding. I'm incredibly proud of what the university has accomplished in my years here and will not soon forget the dedication of the team around me that truly makes it all possible. In my 8 years at UE, the University of Evansville has undergone many changes and has grown tremendously in key areas. Our campus has been enhanced and expanded through renovations to the Bowers Heinrich Library. We're also excited to see renovations to Hyde Hall begin very soon. The McCarthy Greenhouse was created to serve as an incredible facility where students will study and research plant life. The Fifth Third Bank basketball practice facility provides enhanced space for our basketball teams to build their skills to represent UE on courts all around the country. Aside from physical enhancements, our academic areas have grown with the addition of new degree programs, such as the Master of Physician Assistant Science, the Statistics and Data Science program, and the Logistics and Supply Chain Management program, just to mention a few of our recent curricular additions. We've also reinvented career support with our pioneering Center for Career Development that works with students from before they enroll through their time as alumni of the university. And most importantly, our students are graduating with confidence, knowing that the education they've received at UE has prepared them for successful and meaningful lives, where they can pursue their passion and engage the world as ethical, productive citizens. I know that none of this could have been accomplished except for the remarkable group of faculty, staff, and administrators whose dedication and impact continue to inspire our students to grow in ways they didn't think possible. This passion and steadfast commitment is one of the things that makes UE so distinctive. Leaving will be difficult, but the timing is right. After 40 years of work in higher education, 19 years as a senior administrator, Sharon and I are confident it's time for us to move on to the next step in our lives. Of course, my primary goal at the moment is to ensure that the 2017-18 academic year is successful and that the university sustains its excellence and enduring commitment to our students. UE is a special place and will continue to be so, especially with the good work done at the University of Evansville every single day. And of course, I'll tell you about that good work every month on Connections with Kazee. Between now and next month's podcast, please feel free to drop me a line on Twitter at TomKazee1 or send me an email at kazee1@evansville.edu. See you next month.